Do a little bit of cleaning to do first before we get started on these push-ups.
It was good, but it was not drunkard's noodles.
It was not in any way my personal opinion good. But that's because they added teriyaki sauce. You don't add teriyaki sauce.
See the bag.
Was attacked by another dog. Unfortunately, he was bit on the side that's burned. He has this side over here is normal, but this whole side has been burned. So
yeah, pack you in.
Tight fibrous bands.
Not much. We just got to get the floor ready. Somebody let the dogs get away with murder.
You probably didn't provoke it either. You're such a sweetheart.
Well, why'd you do that?
I was at work.
I was probably cleaning the kitchen when it happened.
We're doing push-ups tonight. We got our, what did I call this? I wouldn't even call it rough draft. This is one draft of our,
Prototype.
I'm trying to think of the word of that because my brain is like,
It's not prototype?
no. Well, we're going to, merchandise. There we go. That word. Yes. Since YouTube wants to stifle our ability to make money, we are going to, here in the near future, start producing these shirts to sell them. Oh my God, I'm missing so much. Hey, the Goofy Goober, Geo, Kevin Thielbar. It's good to have somebody that's relatively new. You might have been here before. I don't recognize the name, though. Sorry, buddy. And merch. Good afternoon, good sir. Now, yes, I am doing something that I should have done before I started the live. I'm trying to clean up the floor because nobody wants to do push-ups and get all sorts of weird stuff by their face. But that's what's going to happen.
Maybe later.
Oh, honey.
Okay, fine. It's not that weird.
I knew my... Wolf, move! You see them doing stuff, right?
No.
The animals in this house are so dense. I swear. Or they what? No. Such a fucking mess. Oh my goodness, I recognize the PFP. You've been here before. I'm just terrible at faces. I used to be better. I'm sorry. You really are important. You just got the memory span of a goldfish. It takes me a minute.
Then you lose it.
Yeah, I know I lose a minute. We're all getting older and it sucks. Oh wait, that's not what she meant. We're a weird crew here. We start out by sweeping our floor, and then we vacuum our floor. Primarily to get the dog food kernels up and out of the way. And Wolf, I swear to God, you need to leave the carpet alone. I don't know what his personal vendetta is against this carpet, but he hurts it.
I'm also fighting off the demons, you know, so looking at this feels a little like, you know, is this what I should have been doing? Should I have removed these things?
Oh my God. Is there anything? Oh my God. Honey, can you clear off that chair?
You hear that? You hear how that sounds from it? It's unbelievable. I know. Those little voices don't feel good. It's really a mental game.
I got 3 dogs and 3 cats. So you understand. You get the mess.
Now it's so much better.
It's a never-ending struggle.
To try to drain out any infections, you know? Because it was a bite wound and infected, I want to have a drain to help drain any infectious stuff. Then
I'll do it in a moment.
and actually have a chance to stay together. Let's try to close this.
Yes, we do keep reptiles. We have 3 ball pythons, and their cages have extra heating because ball python need to have a warm side of about 90 to 100 degrees so that they can moderate their body heat accordingly. They don't have the ability to create it themselves. If they did, we wouldn't have to worry so much about them getting too hot or too cold. Now, there are no AC units on, right?
No.
Okay.
I didn't think about that.
Here we go. It's an honor to be Mr. Acid. We didn't even have a formal wedding! You know what? Everybody needs to get some form of VR, and we need to go and host a wedding online. My wife has charged my Oculus Quest 3.
You never played it tonight.
Nope, I didn't have enough time. I went mountain climbing. Oh, that's something you'd never get me to do. Asian water monitor. I don't know enough about the Asian water monitors.
Asian
Red
water. I thought you were gonna say Asian water moccasin. I don't know if that's a thing.
Freaking. Always remember, boas tend to have a little bit more of a feisty nature. And where are you going? Could you imagine setting it up? It'd be beautiful. What?
I'm almost jealous also because you posted that.
Oh my god!
Yep.
God forbid I. Oh my god, fucking god. That's it! She's gonna get jealous if I breathe wrong next. My god. Mother-in-laws, I swear to God. I love my shirt. I love my presents. I love the food that I ate over there. Why must it be a pissing contest to see who has what posted online? Name is good. What's up, name is good? Am I insane to go mountain climbing daily? I mean, you are risking it for the biscuit, my dear friend. Most people don't go daily, I don't think. Hopefully you've got yourself a GPS that gives people your coordinates. Because the day that something goes sideways is a day you're going to want to be able to get saved rather quickly. Oh my word! So much dog hair. Fuck off! Oh, Verd, you look so freaking sad. Oof. Hurry, move. Move! Alright. Move! Alright. Welcome. Name is good. I have a little bit too much respect for gravity. Come on, kids. Oh, my word. These dogs.
Love you.
Always underfoot.
And love you. Oh, I was going to show you.
I wouldn't say that they're hard to keep. They're probably a little bit easier to keep than some of the African variety. Oh, God. However, you do want to keep in mind that they tend to have a little bit more of an aggressive nature. So when handling them, always make sure you work on your speed, okay? Because they're going to be like, wah! By the way, I'm not actually fast. The camera just makes it look like my fat ass can move at fast speeds. Don't you dare whip me with that.
I'd rather go get the whip out of the car.
Oh, you would too. Motherfucker, who pressed that?
It started happening when I sit down. It's over here somewhere.
The button that we tried training the dogs to use to tell us when they need outside.
There it is.
I thought it was under my wife's ass. Outside.
Yeah, my ass wants outside. Do you want outside?
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with having a feisty snake. As a matter of fact, snakes that tend to strike.
Depends on the kind of fight.
Yeah. Snakes that.
Wolf! Get your face out of the garbage.
Are we good? Okay. Snakes that tend to. For the love of.
Ah!
Snakes that tend to strike more often have a knack for being hardy eaters. Okay? Now, I'm not going to make any promises, but you could wind up with a snake that you don't have to necessarily worry about not snagging that rat when you try to feed him.
Did Candy Cane ever refuse?
No. But there were a few times where Candy Cane killed the rat, then left it because she was a psychopath.
So, how do I want with ham?
Cheesy potatoes? Bacon. Kind of defeats the whole purpose of the ham. Remember, adequately stretch before you go and do nonsense. So we've got our chair set up. It's always the first set that's the most difficult, because that's the set where your body's just like, no, sir, please don't do that. Perfect foreshadowing, for real. Here we go. Boop. So today is supposedly my Friday. There are no guarantees with the work that I have. Sometimes it'll be about 10 o'clock when I finally get the notification that they need me to come in. I kind of want a green tree. Ooh, yeah, another feisty one. Those tend to have a pretty decent attitude. But, again, not necessarily a bad thing. You really won't have to worry about someone trying to break in and steal it. You'll be too busy latching onto their face.
Most people, when they heard that I bought a stallion, thought that I must be crazy. But there was just something about his whole personality, very personal and social, and especially as a stallion, he's probably more manageable than any of the other horses I've ever handled.
Okay.
That's my one horse of a lifetime.
No. Oliver, no. This is not pet time. Go on.
Hi, Mimi.
Yeah, and he's my first horse. Oh, really?
Go on.
Aw, he's like daddy.
I don't give
I didn't say anything.
Fuck.
Proud moment. I really am kind of hoping
Maybe
that
just
the
one
end of the
today.
learning curve ends up like this. That'd be a successful day, right? Okay, guys. I'm excited to help you guys with the semen collection. I know this is a little bit of a trial
All right.
run, right? To make sure we have it all lined out, but also to do some health checks on him. Right. So, how about we get going? Okay. He's trained to be a dressage horse, and he's done quite well. And because he has such a good personality, because he's such a beautiful conformation, he is going to be put to stud. Okie dokie. Let's go have a peeky poo. That's artificial insemination, where you actually collect semen from an animal and then ship it, and then it's put into a female. But there are a lot of little tricks and steps to it to make sure it's successful. Hello, Fred. Everyone speaks so highly of you, and gentleman you are. That's so nice. This will be your first thing. Perfect. I'm just doing an all-over physical. I'm gonna look at his mouth in a minute, look at his eyes, feel all his joints. And part of this is what's called a breeding status exam to make sure that he's a good candidate to be bred. And the next part is he, and can we make it work to get that semen from the mares?
Same as last time. Oh.
I'm thinking for lunch on Saturday, we should get the good sausages and croissant dough.
And I don't have a pen.
I want to share the wonderful qualities that he has.
I'll be back.
A fairy tale horse. All right, Freddie. I know. It was like, why? Why is everyone so interested in my business? There's a lot riding on this today. I guess your next step then is to get him around the mare. Do you think that'll be okay? Okay, so let's get her walking around nearby and then get them visiting. We're gonna have Ellie go bring out a teaser mare. She's gonna eat. She's gonna walk around. Hopefully, he's gonna start to get in the mood.
The doggies just want love.
Trick Fred into thinking he's mounting a real mare, and then that way he'll ejaculate and get a real semen sample. And then the most important thing that we have to do to trick him is have an artificial vagina, an AV. There's no other nice way to say that. I wish we had a more technical term, but that's what it is. The first one, right? It's a tube that has warm water around it. At the end of the tube, we'll attach a little bag and vessel to collect the semen sample. This looks like it's all on there good. Oh, my hands are
Good lord.
I was waiting for a comment like that.
What?
They're trying to get a semen sample from the horse, and then it's a tube filled with water for you.
It's a tube filled with water. What? What am I hearing?
That's what I was waiting for.
Something traumatizing.
They're trying to turn on a horse.
They are trying to, let's say they are trying to milk a male horse.
That's one way to put it.
Trying to get his go-go juice. Whew. What? That is what is going on. By the way, the horse is freaking out about as much as you think it would.
Oh my god, he's big. You see the size?
Jesus!
It's really important that we make sure that everything's lined up properly so he doesn't injure himself while he's mounting the dummy.
That takes something like a horse to a whole other level.
Jesus!
Somebody wants to see.
Oh no. Okay, you know what? You asked for it.
Do I need a...
Yeah, sure. There you go.
Get their manners.
There.
Ruth, okay? Just that because he might come at a funny angle. Come on, sir. Good boy. Oh. So why don't you walk towards her and just like halfway to there in the dummy and then turn and circle back around.
Honey, is this really what you watch? Really? Jesus Christ! His nickname's gonna be Sir Lancelot.
Oh my.
Hang on. No, sir, you're not allowed. Fred sees the dummy and goes for it, and we were not ready for him yet to get up there. Okay, now you can
Jesus Christ. The stuff that my wife watches.
It's just for the best though.
Yeah, that actually would be like, how would you manage that? Oh, I know. He charged it and he didn't get it the first try. Your stick is not supposed to bend, sir. That was hard to watch. Dude, fuck off. That's so funny.
He asked to see the TV.
You wanted to see a long schlong. That was the only way that was going to happen. All right. So this right here is our Harpic Deer Pokereps male. Look at that face. He is just waiting for trouble. He's still got that big old booty, which is nice. And he's got himself a 2-story dwelling with a little bit of a backyard, not much. Local would have enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't even want to. No. Glad he was not in class today. Now, if I were to go and post this live stream, would have to go and probably edit that out because YouTube is just full of a bunch of wankers running this.
Is there anything you think of that you want from the store to on the list?
Not really. Because that is her favorite vet show.
No, it's not. It's one. That's a pretty good one.
Okay. It's not her favorite vet show.
That's pretty good.
But it's pretty good for apparent obvious reasons. Joking, honey.
Just wishing I had somebody with a big fat booty. Is that better? That's too much.
If you had it as...
Well,
you could use it as a fucking rubber mallet. You could probably kill somebody with that. Just be like, hey, you broke into the wrong house. So glad that lid was screwed on all the way, or there'd be just fish flakes all the fucking way up into that other room. So, when it comes to the Harpic Deer Pokereps, it is a fairly easy tarantula to take care of. They are an arid species, which means you don't need to spend a ridiculous amount of time misting the cage, because if you get it too humid, the tarantula will start to get stressed out because it's the wrong environment. So listen, what can go up without moving? I think we all know the answer. Discord link.
what?
My dream pet.
Next time we're in the area, maybe we can come work with you again, or maybe you'll already be teaching us stuff on actually figure out this one. So it would be great.
I want to get a porch pig, but I want to have a porch adequate for a porch pig. You know what I mean? I don't want to get a porch pig in the city. I want to have a porch pig out in the country where it belongs. A Brazilian black, that would be really good.
That one's one of my dream ones.
Yeah. All right. Now that I have traumatized you all with that giant horse dong, let's get on with our other tarantula, shall we? I want a pigeon Well, you know what? I've got a bunch of them over at work. I was almost tempted to try and catch one, but we'll have to wait till next year when the babies start falling out of the rafters. Because Mama don't actually make a nest. She just throws 3 sticks up there, lays an eggs, and hope to God it doesn't fall off. Welcome to pigeon rearing in the dump. Now this is our other Brazilian blue violet. He is a small guy. These guys don't get very big. Now, because they're in plastic containers, their environment stays pretty humid. Christopher, good night, critter. Did you fart any time during the stream? Not yet, but you never know.
Still early.
He is pretty. Here we go. Look at that critter. Now, these are tropical, these are terrestrial, and these are, of course, tarantulas. They tend to stay smaller. The females will be, I'd say 2 inches wider than the males, with a little bit more robust build. They wouldn't be so spindly. Now, this is all speculation because we've never owned a female, apparently. Both of our Brazilian blue violets molted out. They both kind of look similar to each other, except this one has a bald spot due to the fact that he bolted during rehouse and decided, amidst getting caught in a catch cup, to throw all of his urticating hairs, or most of them. Do you like dwarf tarantulas? They're not bad. I like larger tarantulas primarily because they're easier to find if they do get out. Dwarf tarantulas are easier to take care of due to the fact that their habitat doesn't need to be so large. And that's another thing people need to understand is tarantulas don't need to have a massive habitat. As a matter of fact, tarantulas, when they are happy and healthy in their habitat, will typically stick to a smaller location. So keeping them in a smaller cage, like so, that's not bad. It pretty much imitates what they'd be dealing with out in the wild in a den that they so choose. Why is it whenever I watch your stream, I get so hungry? Nothing to do with the animals. I think it's because we do discuss diet and exercise sometime. Maybe you can smell the Thai food through the screen. I don't know. That was a letdown. First of all, there was way too much teriyaki sauce in mine.
Teriyaki doesn't belong in.
Second of all, I told them that I wanted to regret the spice level. And the only thing I regretted was not adding to it.
It even said a note on it to add more.
Can you get albino tarantulas? I don't even think I've ever heard of an albino tarantula. You can get different varieties of tarantula. You can get fire leg to green bottle blues. But I wouldn't know anything about an albino. I mean, if they're out there, I could probably find one via my tarantula guy, Pacific Northwest or PNW arachnids.com.
Do not produce melanin, so technically there are no albino spiders, or you could say they are all albino.
Huh. That is an interesting take on it. So technically speaking, arachnids don't produce melanin. So you can say that there are no albino tarantulas, or, boys and girls, you can say that they're all albino because they all lack melanin. I've seen a hairless tarantula. It's not even a tarantula. Well, there are actually tarantulas. There are actually spiders that look like tarantulas, but are technically true spiders. For instance, the false tarantula of Northern California through, I think, Nevada, and probably some other places too, but they look exactly like a tarantula, except they only have, I think, one book lung, which is the difference between tarantulas and true spiders. Hello, Philip Greenwald. Maybe I should. I really want my flaming hot Cheetos, but I'm saving them for my day off on Sunday. It's your go-to cheat food. I can respect that.
He does sometimes kind of blink his opposite a little bit. This is not cute. I mean, this is.
What's the green thing on the desk? Are you talking about the dice or the cup? Because we have the dice that I've yet to use during D&D. These are spider dice that our friends got me. And then there's our little cup over here that I used for potato peels.
Hey guys. So what I want to do.
Yes. All right. So this is our other Brazilian blue violet. I think he's the one that ate most recently. Oh no, she got me back into tarantulas. I had one tarantula a long time ago. Turned out to be a male. It passed away. Then when I started dating Jessica,
Before we started dating.
Oh. When I started hanging out with Jessica, she and her father were going to see Twisted Silk Exotics over in Forest Grove, Oregon. And I decided to tag along, and I wound up getting 2 or 3 tarantulas, all I think of the same variety. No?
Violet, green meat, and green meat. Violet, golden meat. And wasn't Aragog the same species as Little Bee?
Yeah. So he was the last Eudora parabana.
I don't know why my mind kept saying.
For nice. And what about the streams? She doesn't mind the streams. Grand reveal. I think I'm missing something. What tarantula is my favorite? Well, it would be the Theraphosa apophysis, except she is being the see you next Tuesday and not wanting to molt. So I'd have to go back to my original, which is the Monosyntropus balfouri. Although I don't show them a heck of a whole lot, they are the only communal tarantula that I own.
The reveal was you opening.
Oh, okay. I was just like, wait a minute, what? So here we go. Look at that. His colors aren't showing very well. But he is another Brazilian blue violet. Spindly legged little fella. His name is, I know, it's going to be terrible, but it's Blue. So Blue, the Brazilian blue tarantula. He was hopefully going to be a she, and when it turned out to be another he, I was just like, we still love you, little buddy. But why did you take so long molting out into a male? All right. So we're going to take him. You have the water over there? All right. The ghost ornamental problem? I haven't heard of it before. Do you want to look that up, honey?
That's pretty normal.
Never heard of it. Hold on.
So,
The neighbors are starting to yell.
treating this, basically it's going to be anti-inflammatories. Uveitis is often a process that can come and go. I think right now he's having this initial flare-up that's contributed to the cataract. The anti-inflammatories will settle down the inflammation, settle down the uveitis.
Thank you so much.
Dylan wins the cuteness award for the clinic.
Hey, Nicole.
Prices there.
I thought they were just put onto the market.
And I'm really glad that
You'd think that the market would go and solve that problem so long as people are breeding them. A certain species of tarantula going extinct. Probably due to habitat loss, to be honest.
I'm not seeing anything.
Huh. I'll have to look into it further. Did you leave, or were you Batman hiding in the shadows? Well, my wife's looking at it right now, and she can't find anything on it. Ghost ornamental. Do I need to look outside?
I found stuff about the ghost ornamental.
But nothing about them going extinct?
Let me type it differently.
Oh, Acid, you've got to stop hiding
It's
from...
listed as vulnerable.
It's listed as vulnerable. Is it still in the market?
It's likely to go extinct within the next 2 or 3 decades due to habitat loss
Called it. Habitat loss.
and degradation. Other species are the sapphire ornamental and the fringed ornamental.
I think that the market could potentially bring it back.
They cannot be legally traded internationally without permit.
Well, that makes it a little bit problematic. You see, people are very good at either unintentionally or intentionally breeding tarantulas in their care. Call it an act of curiosity, if you would. Individuals asking...
All of the ornamental ones.
Oh, shit, seriously?
But some people are saying that some of them won't, they don't believe it just because they have a lot of babies.
Well, the thing is, with a lot of these habitat losses, you gotta understand that habitat loss is due to them encroaching with farmlands. And when they bring in the farmlands, they also bring into the pesticides to use on said farmland. So not only are they doing damage to the habitat, but they're also doing damage to the general ecosystem that would go along with the habitat. See, it wouldn't be so damn rough on the animals if the insects and other animals were still given a chance to prosper. However, due to the fact that we're trying to feed the world or provide a product, we're gonna kill everything off.
That's half an inch to 0.75 inches for $60.
Who does? Our guy?
I'm looking for the ornamental.
I'm gonna go sleep soon. Everybody, just understand, if you gotta go and take a nappity nap or straight up go to bed, though we will miss you, we understand completely because we've all had those days. Take, for instance, yesterday. My puppy dog, Duchess, took it upon herself to jump at me with her 2 front paws stretched out, and she slammed into what I thought was my stomach. It was not my stomach. You want to know how I know it was not my stomach? Because last night, every hour on the hour, I had to pee. That bitch punched me right in the bladder. Same thing happened on the way into work this morning. Only difference is, from this morning to a usual morning, my usual route, which is going past Cornelius Pass, was blocked because of electrical lines that were down at Cornelius Pass. So I had to take a detour up into the hills. A detour that took about 40 minutes overall.
Were you late to work?
Oh, I was late to work. I also peed halfway through.
Did you call and let them know?
No.
Did they say anything?
No.
Did they notice?
Probably. I hope I don't get in trouble, but seriously, it's not my fault. It's not my fault that PG&E doesn't maintain the forests along the side of the road where their electrical lines are.
It's also not their fault that we had a shit ton of wind last night.
Well, if they'd have maintained the trees, the wind wouldn't have been a problem. No, not yet. So I went up, did my business up behind one of the gates that are in the backwoods where people tend to go hiking and hunting. And then I got back in my car, and 5 minutes later I had to go again. This is not normal. This is not something that's been occurring over and over again. It's because that little shit who is so damn adorable, decided to punch me right in. Actually, yeah, the bladder. Yeah. It's the reason why last night I was constantly getting up.
So why didn't you go out when Dad wanted, when your daddy got up?
Because he doesn't like going outside with me because I don't dilly dally.
Oh, I don't let him at night either. He gets yelled at and pulled a lot.
Exactly. I almost didn't make it work. I almost had an accident. So if anybody's wondering if the dog can fuck you over royally, the answer is yes.
I'm not giving what.
All right, so let's go over here. It's good to get it nice and close. That water is so annoying. I need it. Go drink some water then. Nobody's preventing you. Go quench your thirst, friend.
That will hopefully help break down the cyst and those hormones will go away.
From now on, we need to try getting our typical
It's better for her
Thai
to
food.
moves around now. With this drug combination.
Oh, I wish the old Thai place would cook it like they used to.
I'll be back here regularly. I'll be checking in with her. Hopefully this treatment will help her regrow her hair, especially in time for fall and winter when it starts getting
Hydrate yourself. That's true. And I can't be bothered. Well, clearly you can be because you're bothered every time I bring water into view.
Thankfully, it was good news from the
You are overtly bothered.
rule out any ectoparasites, and
Weep,
hopefully we'll keep it going
weep,
right now.
weep. Okay.
Hi, Cody.
Uh-oh.
No,
Good.
no. Oliver, you waited until I'm starting to do my stuff.
How you doing?
Really? Really?
Hi, Archer. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh dang, that looks really good.
Is that what you wanted? Is that what you wanted?
Fabulous. Archer's bite wound has healed up nicely. You know, it's great to see that because I removed a lot of those tension bands, which was that thick tissue that was trying to pull it open, it was able to just fill in and heal right over. Can I see like the side just a little bit more? Okay.
What are you doing out there?
That looks
What are
really
you
good.
doing?
Oh, hello. You're such a good boy. Archer's been through a lot. It's a bummer when you see that he has another setback.
Oh, right there.
But
Right
each
there.
time he just kind of makes it through with a smile on his little face. He looks
Go on.
awful, but he's happy. Oh, look at that.
What? Got not enough attention for you. You need more.
Okay, well, thanks for the check-in.
Buddy, your breath smells
Always like to see
so bad.
we all have our struggles.
No.
And sometimes it feels like, you know, it's just one thing. after
He's
another.
got the
You're not
goofiest
down.
smile on his face. Oh, okay.
But
Right.
I think Archer is a great example of, yes,
Right,
we've
Jill.
gone through a lot,
What?
all of us, but we get
He's
out
like,
there.
hello, 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 what are you doing? Hello, hello.
Ray of hope, find the positivity. That
Who's
is
a
how you go
happy
forward.
dog? Who's a
And
happy
it's a
dog?
lesson we can all take from this, and it's simple, but it's true. Just
Oh, Duchess.
Who's a jealous dog? Who's a
Who's
little
a
jealous dog?
dog? Go on. Oliver, go on.
Uh-oh. I smiled at her. Honey,
What?
I want water
Okay.
let's go, baby.
I guess I can bring it to you.
after your push-ups.
Adventure.
If Oliver lets you do. Hey, get off my phone.
You're so cute.
Oh, boy.
I'm Winston, by the way.
Hi.
Is that a fart?
Just about to
Is
embark on
one
our
big dog or
podcast.
other small
We're
dog?
gonna be out here for a couple weeks.
Who wrote that?
Helping all the animals that feed us.
No, Oliver's definitely a big dog, and the other one's definitely a small dog.
But Oliver is her father. She's just only 8 months old.
No, she's gonna pretty much be that size.
She's gonna be a little bit bigger, but not much. She's you know they're the same height when sitting.
Yeah, I love mobile vet practice and mobile vet practice on a boat in the ocean southeast. Can't be beat. Everyone gets a hug.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't smell any good puppy breath. I just smell ugh.
Middle daughter Maya and my eldest
Oliver, go on.
and our wonder dog Mindy, the Australian Shepherd.
No, okay, well, he's gonna scratch himself. Did we ever get them their flea medication? Maybe that's what's nibbling between my toes. No. Oliver, no. You've gotten all the attention you can ask for.
Oh no, he's asking for more.
Alright.
He does make a pretty good pillow.
Yeah, he does. He's kind of already downy. He's also fluffy.
I agree with the sour part, Rosie.
No, go on. Go on. Go on.
He's like, Daddy.
Wolf, Oliver. God damn it, my brain. Go on. Go on.
Oliver. Daddy make you go.
Yes, because I want to do some more push-ups and he's going to be
We
in the
should
way.
get them bones.
Do these guys do a bubble?
No fucking way.
Dive, they come up underneath schools of fish, and then they all
No bones.
little bubbles. They do it in a circle.
I am so sick of coming across the bones that they already have. I almost sliced my foot open the other day on one in the hallway. It's like a fucking graveyard around here.
Those were mostly hooves.
I don't give a fuck.
They only have I think 2 or 3 bones around here.
Don't care. So long as we are stepping on, sitting on, sleeping on, shoe toys, they have enough.
Oh my gosh.
It's all part of the bubble and feed. One animal.
Alright, here we go.
One animal.
Don't let him over here.
Hurry, hurry, incoming.
Okay, now look for me. Come up.
I feel it. Something's happening.
Oh, right in front of us. Right in front of us. Oh, they just right up there.
He's patiently waiting.
Oh my god. Oh, his mouth is wide open. Basically looks like a big hot tub coming up and then just
Oh, God.
snaps after that.
Oliver, no.
So happy filming.
He waited for you to get done.
I don't give a fuck. You pet him.
I would, but he wants you to pet him.
You are being such a shit.
I've heard that. I don't know how many times, man. It's chicken skin every time.
Oh my god.
Really?
At least he waited till you were done to gum in your face.
Epic. Best day.
What did you just say?
Get in your face. I'm
That's
sorry.
not what you said.
I know. Give him love, says Gio.
Yeah.
To be ready for all day surgeries tomorrow. Alright, keep it coming. Oh, yes. Today is day 1 clinic in Alaska.
He waited like a gentleman.
It's a very isolated community on Chichikaka Island.
Oliver is a pretty good
You
dog.
know, today is gonna be
Yes,
super
he is.
busy.
He's got better manners than his daughter.
It's really hard for me to take care here.
Has he ever gotten any vaccines before? Not that you know. Okay.
I have to travel to Juneau, which is a flight or a ferry. It's super expensive. So we're excited to provide veterinary care.
Where is it?
I'm here at my dog's.
Right.
Wait,
Maybe it's a good thing he's not.
Because I don't want more puppies running around town.
but a big part of today is going to be dealing with
Whew.
feral cats.
No,
Yes.
my baby. Nobody else's. Nobody will swap with him.
There is a
You can borrow Duchess.
Kind of. Yeah, sure. You live in Oregon?
No, he lives in the UK.
Well, then no.
Duchess gets motion sick. Sorry,
You've got to
she
go
can't
and move to.
travel.
You've got to move to Oregon, and then we'll talk.
Okay, water please. After you take a drink.
Bring on in. Oh boy. Are these the kittens? Yes. Okay. Box of kittens.
No, you cannot take him
Oh.
over my dead body
Whew.
and critters.
Maybe. Okay. Ready?
Well, not ours. Go for it.
No. With the way the UK handled freaking pit bulls, I'm not gonna go and chance it with the freaking husky. No, 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 no.
Oliver's like, hi, Dad.
Just take him. Oh, this is not a house that you want to be breaking into.
So we have 9 kittens. Right now.
Oliver will eat your face. Okay, I don't know if you really would.
No, not yet.
So far, we're on track to keep up with last week. Was 22, 21. Next set will probably be 20. Oh. That's the noise that Duchess made when she first came out.
Some kind of infection going on. Its eyes are super goofy. It's got an upper respiratory issue.
Oh.
It all stays come to that.
All right.
Blood sugar
Trying to not eat junk food at the moment. Gotta fight it. You know what you should do if they have cheap jerky by you? Go and get some of that. Then you get some top ramen, put the jerky in the ramen, and it'll expand. Oh my god!
What?
Where did all the sparkling cider go?
There's one bottle in the fridge.
Let's go.
But talk to Micah. Do I need to put it on the list?
No. That's definitely a luxury item.
I was thinking maybe for New Year's coming up.
Maybe. Oliver, no.
Really? The cat from the ship just exploded while we've been gone. And it's
Okay.
start expanding to the adults.
The street light flickered and it scared the shit out of. Oh. Well, you know, it scares the shit out of me. What sounds like gunshots outside and then sirens picking up. Most of the time, it's just an idiot who blew his fingers off with fireworks. There's I think it was a 38 for sale over at Bimart for $208. Nice price. All right.
Hi, Lotus.
Lotus. How? Let's come over here. Go. Doop. Bring it down. Now this, first of all, we're at 44%. That's pretty good. Come over here. This little girl is the only tarantula that I own that will not freak out when you pet her. She is tropical. She is terrestrial. She is New World. Lasiodora parabana. She's got the neat abdomen of urticating hairs right there that they use as self-defense. However, despite the fact that I do pet her almost nightly, she never throws them. She never tries to actually nab me like Charlotte does. She will spin around to see what's going on. She's very curious. She does go to the top of her cage to look for any weak points in the cage structure itself. Where everybody knows your name. And everyone knows your shame. Well, wait, no, that's different. All right, here we go. Look at how long those legs are. Oh my word. She really is massive. That's how long. I'm not going to bring my hand any closer, but that's... Yeah, she is huge. And we do have a pretty decent animal fact of the day for you. Hopefully I'll be able to go and read that pretty well. Over these last few times, I've learned that I'm not exactly the best, especially so late in the day. But hopefully I do get better as we go along. Look at this. She is massive. And she is now officially in the first stress curl that I think I've ever seen her in. I mean, she was in a stress curl before, I suppose, but... Now, these make for pretty good pets when they're older. When they're younger, they are cantankerous. Of course, when we got her, she was fairly unresponsive. All 8 of her legs hung lifelessly at her side. She was brought to an animal expo in temperatures that are well below what are acceptable. It's probably about 50 degrees in the back of that hatchback, and she took a drive that was about an hour and a half long, along with several other exotic pets. So we thought there was a chance that she wouldn't make it. But we took some time, about 2 weeks, of hand watering her in a climate-controlled setting that was about 78 degrees. And she slowly came back around and earned the name Little Bitch. It was the milkman Terry. So it was your father. Kidding. It's a joke that we tell here in the United States. Because infidelity is apparently funny in some cases.
Only in stories, not in real life.
Yes, only in stories, not in real life. Although I will say it never gets old listening to a cheater, whether it's male or female, going, "But why would you leave me over this?" Really?
Or when they blame the other person.
Oh my God, yes. I just don't feel like you were being very receptive to me as a person, so I went and slept with somebody else while I was dating you. Like, how terrible can some people be? Good God. Monogamy's monogamy. I'm about to cry. Gio, did we hit a little bit too close to home there for you, buddy? We didn't mean to, I swear. Are you okay, honey?
Oh yeah, I just pushed the wrong button.
I hope you're okay.
That's what you wrote.
Fucking, I dare you. dare you to swing the front door open, chase after the milkman going, Daddy! Daddy, you came back after getting the milk! You might get arrested. You might. But if it's on camera, it might be worth it. Just saying. That's harassment. Yeah, but the laughs. Oliver. Oh my goodness. No, it's 5:20 and cold. Oh my god, that's horrible, Nicole. Oliver, you're gonna have to wait until my next set is done. No. That does not mean come and harass me. Go on.
He's like, but Dad, you talk to me. Dad,
Go on. Go on. No.
like, but Dad,
Get the fuck out of here. Jesus. No! Get the fuck out of here! Go on.
oh, hon. I don't know why. When you're live, you just can't get enough of your attention. And she's like, whatever. Phone. Oh, honey. It's
Well, your dad is the only one that got the milk. Oh, heavens. Yes, he is pouting. He doesn't get what he wants all the time. I'm hoping that this live doesn't take too long tonight. I have plans. And I'm pretty sure, but I can't quite be certain, I'm pretty sure that my wife has plans too.
What is he doing?
He's trying to get my attention without coming off of the... Oliver, no. No! No! No!
He's like, Daddy!
Fuck off!
I
Fuck off! And then he just burps at me? He even did the little piggy grunt. Okay. Okay. Stop leaning. You're gonna lean that cage and move everything else over. Stop it.
Stop it. White shoes are getting their injections and getting down.
Yeah, let's just chill for a minute. You're funny, but your cage. That's more space.
All right. Go on. Go on. No. You are so fucking entitled. Go.
Gray thing on the left.
The what thing on the left?
Gray thing on the left.
Are they talking about?
The curtain?
Are they talking about the weights?
That's on the right.
Are they talking about the thing that's hanging?
I don't know. All it says is Mrs. Critter, what is the gray thing on the left?
There are so many gray things up in this bitch.
Did he bite you? Yeah. Dang it.
Is it shiny? Is it fuzzy? Is it hanging?
Is it a bin, maybe?
I don't really blame Stitch.
Are you talking about the roach bin?
This thing?
I think it was just
On the floor?
This? Or that?
Okay, time for Neuterville. Setting on the
No.
body and it still seems to be out, so that's good.
It's very easy when your guard is up all the time. You're working with
Oliver, quit pouting.
Once you have them on the table and you're trying to just get your job done, it's very easy to let
Okay, on the left. This? That's white. That is the AC unit.
I think, yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Okay, this is just an AC unit that was over by the window. I was so confoozled.
You're not the only one.
Okay, yeah, AC unit. That little thing right there is a remote control car that we need to charge up tonight because I want to play with it tomorrow.
We can find the charger.
And then these are what I need to go for.
That's human face.
No. Oh shit. No. No.
In other communities, how, one female cat can start to cause a population explosion. Within a year, one female cat can lose.
Nothing. Not doing anything for New Year's.
From there.
There's just no end. Everyone that we do neuter and spay is cutting off hundreds of kids.
So Willow and Art just brought in this giant tomcat. He's kind of from the hot zone, the epicenter of where all these kittens are. He's been really elusive and cuddle you against their wishes. I'm thrilled that they caught him because we know that he's definitely going around bothering a lot of these litters. He is beautiful. Hopefully littering time is going to slow a lot of things down.
Hiram has to work. Critter has to work the next day, so he's going to their normal
So it should
time.
be quick and easy. It's going to be a little shut
And also, I stay up trying to keep the dogs calm.
to his territory, but some life after this. These are the main culprits, probably of like half the kittens in town.
Somebody got a little bit of a burst of energy. She's small and thin. I've been hanging with Peppa all day, just nursing her along as fast as I can.
Well, hopefully the next one will be 19.
She does give little glimmers of hope where she's like,
And not
up to
17.
follow us and like taking a few steps here and there. She's doing well.
I'm sorry, Mimi.
I'm very
What's wrong?
Oh, Rosie's asking about what everybody's doing for New Year's, so Mimi has to go to her mom's funeral.
Oh. Yeah, that's rough.
Peppa is just clearly a very sick little kitten. I would just do whatever we can to help her out.
Alright, I gotta go fill up this water apparently.
I think there's probably
So we finished day
I'll be right back, folks. Let's get you guys up here. Oh, I'm really hoping, because right now we're keeping up pace with last week. And last week we went from 20 to 17 to 16 to 17. And I'm hoping we can keep it at least 19, 18, 19 this time. No promises, though. It would probably turn out different if I didn't have to pee every hour last night.
Unfortunately, last night, Peppa passed away.
Last night I took Peppa home, and when I checked on her in the night, she passed.
Aww.
Poor kitty.
It's easy to be like, it's just another cat, it's another kitten, but you can't help get attached and see their struggle and want them to survive.
Obviously, I'm really upset that Peppa passed away last night. Peppa's odds were not in her favor from the beginning, but her last day was spent with a full belly, she was warm, and she got tons of love and attention.
Oh yeah, they're on feral cats now.
We're at least able to
They
make
found one that was sick and it didn't make it throughout the night.
We're at the end of our clinic in Tuna, and I have mixed emotions. I just feel there's more to do. Wish we had more days. But we got a ton done. We helped a lot of animals.
The main tomcat, not so mean anymore. Let's let him free.
It was a really successful run of care, and I'm thrilled that we got
Boy,
to
Dutchie.
And he's off.
never to make babies again.
No more baby shrimp.
Hello, Captain. So we've got a few extra passengers. As we head over to
Okay.
location, we're bringing over 20 kittens and 5 cats. What do you want? Just gotta remind ourselves of the good we're doing. There's the first
Water.
save at least some of them.
Are the horses okay now on the
I
tel?
replied,
We're pretty lucky.
You already replied? What'd you say?
they are not on pieces yet.
Ah. So hopefully the horses turned out really good, especially with all the effort they put into that nonsense.
All of a sudden, they're literally like playing on the boat, like they're coming up underneath us and then just bow riding. I can see them very close. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! This is incredible. Whoa. That was cool.
So this is our little demon, and I fed it table fruit and veggies. That is so cool.
I'd rather it be a cow.
I hope they had a good time. Oh heavens. So sorry to hear that, Mimi. I know of 2 other people who lost their moms this year. I can only imagine that pain.
We're setting up now at the high school, setting up our mobile clinic, and we're doing
Yeah.
surgery. We've got Beverly's favorite here in
Oh,
town.
fig.
It sounds like we're gonna see almost every animal in town.
That's not something you want to see when you own tarantulas. Who's?
Especially at Mini Highland.
Oh, fuck no.
So make sure that they do.
Not until we get a decent property.
We've got Tracy here.
The only way that can happen is if I become somewhat famous. No? Nobody? I love cows. Yeah, Jessica, Mrs. Critter Keeper wants to have a mini Highland cow. And I want to keep a stable bank account.
What's that?
Exactly. All right, little girly. So this right here is Charlotte, the white knee tarantula. She is our most cantankerous little girl. Constantly up to no good, especially when it comes to getting between me and her water dish. Snexy. You want to see the snake? Okay. I show you the snake. The appropriate snake, just so everybody is unaware everybody is aware that this is not that kind of live stream. Girl, why are you so sluggish? Shouldn't be cold over there. It's 76 in here. Oh. We are. I know what animal request you're going for. But first, hold on. Destamochi. Just a baby. And this is his someday girlfriend, Bill. What are you doing, Bill? What are you doing? Why are you like that? Ooh, that is a very interesting strike pose. Just gonna back it up just a little bit. Look at that. Now this cell phone's probably giving off a little bit more heat. So she's probably honing in on that. That's the baby snaky. Yeah, she is. She's never struck at me before, but there's always a time for everything. So we're going to give her a little bit of space. Just a little bit. A little bit cranky. But look at that eyes. Look at how beautiful yellow those eyes are. Are you saying I'm a human shield? Only a little bit. She's got real yellow eyes to go with a real yellow appearance. No, she doesn't have eggs. She's probably moody because she didn't eat last time. She chose to forego her meal, which means in this household that she doesn't eat for another 2 weeks. Now, snakes can go in a ridiculously long time without eating. And since she is packed on the weight, we're not too concerned with her state of well-being physically, but psychologically, she wants to fucking bite the shit out of me.
Where's Oliver?
Steak sauce, just wondering, do you want to get timed out? Is that what you're gunning for here? Might want to tone it back just a smidge, child.
Okay, he was there. I thought I heard him.
No, he was whining because he was behind a chair.
Daddy.
By the way, Gio, if he keeps that up, feel free to Banhammer. Banhammer.
It's day 2, so we're here in June on our second day. Today's all about wellness checkups. Everybody through that needs a checkup. Down to one eye, we gotta make sure that one's functioning well. We've got people lined up, given lots of vaccines.
All right.
Wow, earworm.
Yeah, checking the ears, doing lots of appointments, and then a 4-wheeler rolls up, and it sounds like there's something wrong in the back. Hey, how's it going?
How you doing?
That wrench is the power of the Force. Use the Force, Luke. I mean, Gio. Use the Force, Gio.
This is awesome. Nubian boar mix, mostly.
Smack him over the head with the Banhammer whenever he goes and steps out of line.
And Blossom is one of the more.
Make the child learn.
The reason why I brought my goats out here today is vaccine.
You're this close.
Fun.
Oh, that is so hilarious. Oliver. Okay. Okay, Oliver.
Milk and cheese and stuff like
Here we go. Oop. Okay, Oliver. Let me give you some attention, and then I'm gonna go get my poetry. Oh yeah, this is what he wants. This is what he wants. Uh-oh. Duchess! Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Oh, Oliver! What are you doing?
He's like, I got the bone, Daddy. Now pet me.
Ryan's about to get a new mail over. He's about to
Jesus Christ.
They're about to have a pregnancy, hopefully, and then be lactating. I want to go over them really
Okay,
thoroughly.
puppy.
Because they're going to be going through a lot.
Look at that ear.
Hopefully they're going to end up
Look at that
pregnant,
ear,
you know,
huh?
and they're gonna be fitting
Are you my baby?
and then he's gonna be milking them.
Are you my baby?
Their
Oh,
life all cleaning up for him.
hmm.
Let's get away.
That's so cool. Look at that. Oh, yeah.
Almost. 48, is that right? 48, okay, cool. Before we do our these goats, we're gonna need to get their weight so we can accurately dose them. entrance to the school.
Work at Blossom, you guys aren't going anywhere.
Looks like the kids want to
Yeah. Are you good?
Nope, no, not inside.
Do they train? Do they heal?
Okay. Now,
I guess that's why they call them. If I start walking away, they'll fall.
oh, we got 14 likes. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I was fired because I was inspired to stage a robbery at work the first Saturday I clocked in. I think you'd get arrested, too.
Isn't he not old enough for work?
No, he's old enough for work. He can get work at 15. Trust me, I know. I used to.
I'm not done.
Yeah, but was that legal?
Not a multitask.
Maybe.
She's strong. Rosie just arrived with Clifford. Hello, Rosie. Why are you so excited? Clifford isn't her owner, but he's kind of looking after her while her owner's out fishing. Rosie is just in for vaccines, but I noticed that she's got quite a few mats. So I wonder if we should try to shave her and get some of those mats off today. This
Alright.
hair is going to turn into a disaster within a couple months. The mats are like thick and they're right down to the skin. That probably hurts a little too. And I know what's in these mats. It's going to be red rocks,
Intent to
spots,
spur event for others content,
sores.
living pent,
Could we shave her?
in webs made to evade charades laid by those who
Okay, awesome. If this wasn't
Ever served
okay, within a
can
matter of
promise
months,
thrills like those who fulfill the need. And venom spilled, going as far. Still,
She's got a lot of men.
pill,
Maya
thanks
and
to
Willow are going to take this on. Oh my gosh, I've never seen that. It's
wouldn't
impossible
supply
to
because they
It's
died
down
due
to
to
covering my hair, so I just need to shave her.
the poor treasure we find soon. Juveniles and something soon, too soon, rolls amidst of midstream, presumed without
It's really hard to groom a dog without
exists
cutting
amidst the
them, especially
world.
when the match is this bad. Thanks.
Assists in making some remiss or dismiss one's part in this business. They also wrap spiders they trapped and plans they adapt. Plans they adapt to tippity tap, they lure sap. They don't play to cause dismay till they slay with me. One mounts a blend. Okay, here we go. Whoop whoop, here we go.
This has to be really painful.
We're gonna start with this image right here. Any guesses? Double dash? I've never heard of that. Here we go. A spider this intelligent is surely meant to acquire compliments as their time spent with intent to...
Honey.
No! Oliver, go! If it's not one thing, it's another thing. I swear. No! Get out of here. Go on.
I look over and you
No,
here.
Oliver, I'm doing something right now. Get out. 9. No! Fuck off, dude. Get out of here.
He's like, but Daddy.
I'm trying to do my thing. Not your thing, my thing. It's not just a jumping spider. It's the jumping spider. It's ugly as sin in some regards, but a spider this intelligent is surely meant to acquire compliments as their time spent with the intent to spur lament for others' content living pent on the webs made to evade charades laid by those who'd invade. But this little devil can promise thrills like those who'd fulfill needs but will instead kill using skills and venom spilled, going as far as to instill harm on a sack filled with eggs still waiting until winter's chill subsides. Though those insides won't reside outside of webs applied because they die due to arachnid infanticide. The Portia jumping spider consumes juveniles who loom in sacks hewn to help sling soon to assume roles amidst doom and gloom strewn. We presume is out to subsume those whom exist amidst the world that insists in having turns and twists that persist in making some remiss or dismiss one's part in this business. They also wrap spiders they trap in plans they adapt to web-dwelling chaps. With a tippity-tap, they lure a sap from their home to get capped. Or they'll stalk prey, perched far enough away that they don't play to cause dismay till they... till they... What the hell? I literally think I just had a little bit of a stroke.
You wrote it.
Or they... Well, the problem is, I write my poetry, but I don't put spacing between... Here, let me show you. I keep forgetting... Hold on. We're going to start this poem over. Okay, can we please? After I'm done with this. Alright, so... As you can see, I forget to leave spacing between the left side and the right side. So what happens is, I'll go along and I'll go down a line, and then I get the words lost in the sentence that's right next to it, and I'm just like, well, shit. So we're going to start this again, because it's painfully awkward that way, and I'm always a man for being painfully awkward. So, oh, it's not doing it. There it is. A spider this intelligent is surely meant to acquire compliments as their time spent with the intent to spur lament for others' content, living pent on webs made to evade charades laid by those who'd invade. But this little devil can promise thrills like those who'd fulfill needs but will instead kill using skills and venom spilled, going as far as to instill harm on a sack filled with eggs still waiting until winter's chill subsides, though those inside won't reside outside of webs applied because they've died due to arachnid infanticide. The Portia jumping spider consumes juveniles who loom in sacks hewn to help sling soon to assume rolls amidst doom and gloom strewn. We presume is out. Gloom and doom strewn. We presume is out to subsume those whom exist amidst the world that insists in having turns and twists that persist in making some remiss or dismiss one's part in this business. They also wrap spiders they trap in plans they adapt to web-dwelling chaps. With a tippity-tap, they lure a sap from their home to get capped. Or they'll stalk prey, perched far enough away that they don't play to cause dismay till they slay with fangs they lay. It's the thought that counts when one mounts a plan to pounce and trounce. One who may be an ounce... It's the thought that counts when one mounts a plan to pounce and trounce one who may be an ounce larger in size as one's eyes see a prize and don't realize what the size of said prize implies as one tries to comprise a means to compromise the dinner that lies. Jesus Christ! How is it that I can write it but I can't read it? It's like I write my own freaking tongue twisters, and then I come on the live and I bomb horribly. So, let's go through this, shall we? Critter needs to practice. Yeah, I'm horrible. So, these spiders typically prey upon other spiders, going about their day, stalking spiders like this jumping spider, it's another species, and eating them any chance they get. Now, they are visual hunters as opposed to web dwellers. See, these guys specifically go after both other visual hunters and web dwellers that they lure out of their webs via tapping on the web like the opposite sex of said spider they're going after. They do their damnedest to lure the other spider to the corner of the web, and then they jump them. And these spiders, in particular, are known for taking out spiders that are like up to 5 times their size, which is why I chose them in the first place.
They'll be vaccinated, they'll be castrated. It's old-time cowboy stuff. Willow behind me. I'm on Wanda.
No way could that shit.
Up to the ranch. Willow and I are out here together, first thing in the morning, Kodiak, Alaska, on a cattle roundup. These
Rise of a lifetime.
And breathe. Well, thank you. The floor looks good. Then there's this right here. Come on. Oh my god, phone. Just do as I say. There we go. So these guys are, I would consider them to be the most intelligent species of arachnid out in the world today, capable of forethought in such a manner that they literally plan out the perfect strategy to acquire a simple kill. In most cases, they'll be going around the back of whatever prey they're gunning for so that they don't get nailed with the fangs, which of course, since they're going after other spiders, is their worst hang-up. Like getting nabbed by another spider when you are trying to hunt them, that's gotta suck. It looks so fluffy. Hi, E-Man Man. Made of their hair. Okay. When it comes to owning these critters, they would not make for an optimal pet because they are actually smaller in most cases than the standard jumping spiders other people care for within the pet trade itself. These guys are not giant critters. They kill giant critters, but they themselves are not giant critters. Whew. Can I help you, E-Man Man? Now, we're going to take this slow and we're going to breathe through it. And I'm still going to fuck it up because this is one of the biggest tongue twisters that I've ever written. It is literally about a minute 40 seconds long to read. If I timed it right when I was reading it for you.
I think, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so a spider this intelligent is surely meant to acquire compliments, as their time spent with the intent to spur lament for others' content living pent, on webs made to evade charades laid by those who'd invade. But this little devil can promise thrills like those who'd fulfill needs but will instead kill using skills and venom spilled, going as far as to instill harm on a sack filled with eggs still waiting until winter's chill subsides, though those inside won't reside outside of webs applied because they died due to arachnid infanticide. The Portia jumping spider consumes juveniles who loom in sacks hewn to help sling soon to assume roles amidst doom and gloom, strewn, we presume, is out to subsume those whom exist amidst the world that insists in having turns and twists that persist in making some remiss or dismiss one's part in this business. I should have left out business. Should have been, or dismiss one's part in this. They also wrap spiders they trap in plans they adapt to web-dwelling chaps. With a tippity-tap, they lure a sap from their home to get capped. Or they'll stalk prey, perched far enough away that they don't play to cause dismay, till they slay with fangs they lay. It's the thought that counts when one mounts a plan to pounce and trounce one who may be an ounce larger in size as one's eyes see a prize and don't realize what the size of said prize implies, as one tries to comprise a means to compromise the dinner that lies. There we go. Jesus, maybe I should just read it slower from now on, because that went better, in my opinion. Yes.
Usually when you read slower, you do better.
Yes. And the fact that I twist my own tongue with the writings that I make, kind of ridiculous. But these guys, as I stated before, and I'm not going to show the picture because I did not get a good reaction with those pictures. You guys were like, oh my god, what the fuck? Yeah, no, we're not going to show the pictures of it eating. These guys will sit just off to the side, setting off the web in a manner that would be like that of the opposite sex of the spider in the web. When the spider in the web comes down, they will pounce, usually nabbing it from behind so that the spider that they're going after cannot adequately defend itself. Those eyes up in front, definitely designed for hunting as opposed to using a web to suss out friend or foe. It will eat my stick if you show that again. I can sleep to you reading these. I don't know why. It's just soothing. It would be more soothing if I got it right the first time. Oh! Okay. So I don't have pictures for it, but I did write a poem that involves Christmas, which I did promise you guys the day before yesterday I would do for yesterday, but I never got it done. But it mentions the fact that elves and fae folk were written into a Christian holiday. You guys want to hear it? Okay. It's not going to be the night before Christmas. All right, so here we go. Convey the day. Here's elves and or fae. Notion convey that doesn't make statements. There's lore, some uproar that influence more that at its core leaves some tale, detail, reasons, seasons, it's a means to curtail. For a mention of meal time coincides. Okay, we're gonna go slow. We're gonna go slow. Okay? It's a Christian holiday, it's a Christian holiday. Yet when we play songs or movies that convey the day, we hear some say or display that elves and or fae are part of the merriment made. A notion conveyed that doesn't aid the statements laid that it portrayed Christmas as a Christian escapade. There's lore, some abhor, that influences more than what it's given credit for. Lore we adore that at its core leaves some sore. Tales we fail to regale as we detail reasons the season is availed as a means to curtail woe that ails souls made frail. For a mention of Yuletide coincides with paganism some have lied to hide to abide the rules applied. Rules we confide are why many have died. I'm gonna butcher the enunciation. Butchering it, but Alfar are the avatar for the ideals on par with the elven stars known near and far. With powers so immense, they help man and gods with their intense magic dispense, as they gave off a sense that mischief would commence. Men would blame dark elves for the travesties that came and framed their names with games that maimed. But the culture was lost to the cross, tossed as a cost for things like Pentecost. And that's where it ends.
It's a very tough call for Kelly. I know it's gonna break her heart.
So,
I really want to make this.
that probably pissed off some people. But Christ was not born in the winter. He was born closer to spring. And Christmas was originally a pagan holiday. And the notion of bringing a young sapling into the house was strictly paganism. Elves are part of the Fae lore, paganism. A lot of what we have construed as Christmas was paganism. If you go and you celebrate the elves and Santa Claus and things like that, you've got to take into consideration that paganism was responsible for a lot of the lore. Well, in the modern take, elves are slaves, but in the olden days, elves were construed as helpers who would go in and help regular people, gods alike. Again, there were those who were blamed, but not outright proven, but were blamed for mischief, and those who were simply like mischievous helpers. I dug in a little bit to go and bring up a little bit of the lore. That's what I came up with. I hope you guys liked it. Like I said, not a lot of people are going to like it because of the fact that kind of trounces on the whole Christian element of Christmas. Personally, I believe that we should actually track down the proper time to celebrate Christ's birthday and leave the notion of the holidays where it was supposed to be the entire time. Help, or they would suddenly go missing. I think you mean a Chinese sweatshop. But yeah. In any case, we'll get off the subject before I piss people off. I hope you guys stick around. That's why he's so anonymous. I still remember the time that we snuck in and looked and viewed all the presents and then got busted because we trashed the closet where all the presents were hidden.
Oh yeah, all your presents were hidden next to the basket with everybody else's.
Where did you hide the 50-pound kettlebell?
Never mind.
No, tell me.
I bought it on Sunday.
Alright, this is it then, last time. Nice and good, there we go. That was impressive. Whew.
So the next few weeks is gonna be all about getting that teeth healed, making sure
I
that
love
closes
you.
up nicely.
I'm not. When did you buy it on Sunday?
Remember when I went to go shopping in the middle of the
What it is,
bazaar?
send it off to the lab. I just wanna make sure it's not cancerous.
Honey, I'm not going to get mad at you for going shopping at the last second to get something that you literally could not hide anywhere.
It hid overnight in the truck where the feet go on the passenger side under a blanket.
It's well done. I would have never looked for it.
I mean, you care about
Well, you told me not to buy you anything else.
Well, you kind of have that that you're like,
I love my kettlebell.
I really thought this morning when I was milking her.
That's also when I got your stocking.
Don't what?
This could be it.
I don't lie.
And if everything,
All right.
will be utterly thrilled.
I can be misinformed though, so I mean that's as close to a lie. No, Oliver, no. Oliver, no. Fucking Jesus Christ. All right, get over there. He actually did it. He knows what's coming.
So when did
Don't. Hello. So pink. What?
now that we've got
All right, Oliver, come here. Let's go give you pets before I go and do another set.
farm dog Chester, who's a mini Aussie,
Move it.
had a run in with a horse. So we've set
How much you got left?
How about 2 more sets? Whoa, hey, Duchess! Oliver! No, Oliver!
He was
Duchess!
side by side. And
You can't be pushing your daddy away. He came all the way over here for that attention.
Great.
Oliver!
He's a great dog.
Oliver! Come
He
here.
doesn't seem to stay out of mischief. Alright.
Come here.
He's chasing the horses. They're
No, you don't get to push him away. Come here, baby. Come here. Yes. Yes.
And then, on this one, he did a big yell, and then immediately.
Ah, good move, baby boy. That's a good boy.
What do you do?
He convinced Duchess that he wanted the bone, so she took it from him and then left to go and play with the bone by
Oh,
herself.
hun, I think they're talking about the ceiling reflection of the grow lights.
Oh, okay. Hey, baby. I wish I could take you to work with me, but you'd get so sick around that garbage. Yes, you would, and then you'd roll in it. It's not fair. It's not fair. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's your scratch spot.
Certainly, you can damage
Yes,
your ability to see. But
Yes.
also just
There you
blood
go.
trauma itself can cause a lot of
Go on.
swelling. It can cause detached retina. So I definitely want to check that out really well.
I really do like how the veins are coming in on my arms. However, there is one downside, honey. They're not the veins that doctors would tap into if they needed to tap into veins. But I do think, guys, look at this. I think that shit would be so convenient if they were. Let's look at this. Oh, they're not coming in very well. They're there, guys, I swear. Man.
You're on the job.
Look. But they're right up on the surface. And I'm just like, if a doctor could tap into that, like, it'd be so easy. Wolf is right here. So, yeah, the pink on the ceiling is from the grow lights that we have with the dying plants. And the plants are dying because, well,
We forget to water.
we forget to water and they need to have more dirt put in. Because the roots are showing. We need to fix that.
Anything we can do to get
Where's Wolf? Wolf is kind of behind the camera. Here. There's Wolf. There's your puppy. Hi, baby boy.
Okay.
He's actually an old man.
And it also showed the worth of
Sometimes he gets a little bit, stiff in the joints, and it makes me sad. Because that's the first sign. It's the first sign that they're getting too old.
That's really important for a herding working dog. I'm gonna have to get all over up.
All right.
So I'm gonna try the muzzle first. So it's okay. We're just gonna.
That was that.
Oh, there we go. Good size, either abrasion or ulcer right next to this cornea. Oh yeah. See that? It's like a little blister.
And by golly, honey, I will have enough energy tonight. And
Yeah,
hopefully,
but will we have enough time?
enough time, honey. We don't have to get up at
I know.
It sticks where the
It's happening tonight.
the eye, and then when you rinse the rest of it away.
I swear to God.
it's kind of bright beacon like, look here, this
I spent all day.
Okay, this doesn't hurt, I promise. Just say it. All right, let me have another quick look.
All right.
Actually, I do see a little bit. So let's see.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I do. So right in the very center, there's a little pinpoint stain. So somehow he's got himself a little ulcer there. All the stain rinsed away from the surface of his eye, except for one little dot right in the middle of that unit. So that tells me that whatever scraped the surface of his eye actually got in the top layer of the cornea and right there. So we want to make sure that we treat that with chronic pain and try to help that heal more quickly. I think I see a little bit of blood in the posterior chamber too. It just looks like there's blood inside the eye itself. Inside the glue. So we'll also want to check the pressure and make sure there's blood coma. So they get
Nope.
inflammation.
Damn it.
Blocks the drainage inside the eye.
Stuck at the same numbers as last week.
Start right away to take that pressure down.
You're consistent?
I'm seeing that's
I don't want to be consistent.
blood kind of free floating in the eye. That's called hyphema. Okay, so we'll also just check his eye pressure real quick. And it's really critical to check the pressure in Chester's eye because when you have bleeding,
I need to get more rest.
that eye
I need to eat more protein.
Drainage is blocked and it just gets worse and worse.
Oliver, wait.
Which is an emergency because the swelling.
You're pushing stuff around. It's going to get stuff broken.
The retina, it'll just basically start to destroy all structures in the eye. Really slow.
No.
This one's reading 12 to 15
All right.
The blood there was resolving, he's got inflammation that was resolving. So, but it's not crazy. So the pressure's slightly off, it just goes with the fact that there's some resolving inflammation. But in general, circulation's very high. Which is a little right in the surface of
Are you doing what I think you're doing? What are you talking about? No, he is. How old is he? Is he like.
He's younger than Monkey.
So he's like 13, 14?
No, I think he's like 10, 9. Monkey's like 13, 14.
Oh my gosh, stop it.
What?
Either in or out. What are you doing?
Duchess?
Oliver. Go on. Nobody said monkey. But we know that's where your mind goes to. It's okay. We know he's your favorite. He is a very chill pet. Oliver, no. Oliver, no. No, no, no. This is monkey time. No. Duchess? Gotta hold Duchess back with my toesies. Duchess, get back. Get back. No. The kitty. No, Duchess. Kitty gets his time. You guys get so much time. You guys get snuggle time, and you guys get pet time. It's kitty time. It's the one time through the whole day. The whole day that he gets to get lovings. And you guys are just trying to go and take it from him. Yeah. 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 The purring kitty. Ma. Rat meow. Duchess. Duchess! Oh. No, Duchess. Duchess. You cannot be getting all of the attention. Get out of here. No. Okay, that's cute. That's adorable. Duchess! That's bitchy! Get out of here! Just because you are one doesn't mean you gotta act like one. Meow. Duchess. This is kitty time, not Duchess. Oh my fucking god. Get the fuck out of here. Go play with a bone. Yeah. Get out of my face. Go. Go. You can't just worm your way. Oh, don't you nip at my fingers. Fuck off. Go away. The kitty. Duchess, stop it. Alright. He got plenty. That cat got better credit score than me. Well, he's got a better credit score than me, but then again, my credit score is shit because I actually have a credit card. Who thought that having the American financial system hinder on irresponsibility was a good idea? That was, Gio, that was plenty of cat time. Plenty of cat time. Jesus.
No, but seriously, it could be a little bit when he starts to lose control, he drifts on himself.
It was not the dog. It was fighting the dog off so I could pet the cat.
Diagnosis, old man.
I almost said it was beating the dog off. And then I was like, probably not the best terminology.
That's kind of a bummer because he will continue to drip urine. But I'm going to turn it off to keep any type of infection on the penis or the urethra.
Dog mad, me angry. Yeah, well, she's not exactly winning brownie points with me either.
Just like that zinc oxide cream or diaphragm.
Alright.
Just rinsing it.
Yeah, don't look at me like you're innocent. You have all the time in the world to get pets. You get snuggle time. The cat hardly gets anything. And you're just like, oh, cat getting time? I need to get time too.
Rumor has it the oldest horse was 65 years old.
You are an intention hoard.
Could horse live another 5 years? Absolutely. Absolutely.
We need to get
Animal-wise, what do you have left?
the scorpions and, well, the scorpion.
Oliver
The Sarah-
is good. Not
Monkey good, dog bad. Monkey has a problem.
you.
Monkey has a problem with giving people impromptu piercings.
These are
I still have a good scratch right there.
Yeah. So he's not necessarily a good kitty, but he is a good kitty. He's goodish. He's good adjacent.
He's good on occasion.
Huh.
Sheep grow a big, wonderful fleece, but they do not shed their wool. So they must be shaved.
He just
once a
wants
year.
love.
here she comes. Oh,
Damn food.
She's a cotton ball.
Alright.
Oh, big mama. Okay. So we have a new mom. She just had a baby a couple of days ago. She is a Shetland Merino mix.
Follow your baby. My shoer's butt there.
Not baby. For the baby to nurse if we don't take care of the whole situation. Not baby.
What?
Baby.
Too far
This
forward.
mom actually just gave birth, so she's very attached to her baby.
Such a, I mean, Oliver, you can wait.
It'll cause her a lot of stress, and the baby
Do
will
not
stress,
push
so
your way
they
past.
put together.
If you push your way past to get in here, while I'm doing this, you're going in your kennel for 30 minutes. So I would think very carefully about what you do in the next few
She
minutes.
just had the baby
Oliver?
yesterday.
Or let him go through first.
This will help keep her much calmer.
Yeah.
Because
Let's teach him that he can get away with it. Go on.
Yeah.
This is not pet the dog time.
baby's sleeping.
Oh, come on. You're not that fat.
Cool. She's gonna feel so much better. Let me get started.
He's just like, I'm clearly too chunky to get through this area.
Oh wow. Yeah, she really this season, I don't know why it hurts.
He's not going to get love all the time.
Everybody else.
I have got to go and make sure that I remain at least somewhat physically fit. I will be round, but I will be defined in round. Or defined as round. One or the other.
We can't seem to hold her still.
No, not funny.
About to cut her.
Love you. Alright. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Okay, baby. Luckily, they didn't cut her, but it's gonna take all three of us to, kind of like be pulling the fleece and we're cheering. Hopefully, we could just basically mow all that fleece off of her.
Wanna do it? Go ahead, Maya. So thick, you can hardly get through it. Yeah.
This small sheep is part merino, and she is the hairiest sheep I've ever seen.
Check out her hair. Oh my gosh. Her wool is a lot different even than the Shetlands because she has that wool in there. She has. This is like an intense sheep. Ooh, that's cool.
Might have done those a little faster than I should have. But 19 is 19.
Incoming.
Oh, God.
You wait until you were done.
It is thick, dense, warm, wet. All the things you can imagine in Kodiak. Oh, that's thank you. And it needs to come off. She needs to have a
Give me a
life
second,
blood.
dog.
Set her up. Where?
Whoa, she looks pretty different.
The idea is not to make them look beautiful, but just take the weight off.
Yeah. She's not a show sheep.
Not a show sheep.
Alright, I think we're at.
Winning prizes for like the best groom sheep, but it's a very functional shearing, and she's gonna feel wonderful.
I think we're at 99 right now.
So different. I don't even think the baby recognized her. Yeah, she's like, "Who are you?"
Oliver.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hello, how's it going? I'm Michelle.
Okay.
Nice to meet you both.
Nice to meet you.
Aw, he is so sweet.
What's his name?
Freedom. Freedom's about 4.5 months old. He's half Siberian Husky, half Alaskan Husky.
He seems really mellow for 5 months.
He's so chill.
Super well behaved.
My girlfriend found out about him. She'd been wanting another puppy for a while.
Move.
There was a family.
Move. Oliver, move.
So, very last
Move.
kind of something.
Oliver!
She goes,
Alright. But we have 16 likes, which is pretty good for an average night with me. I know, I'm not the most popular. But I have the best crew on here. It does not get better than my subscribers. Oliver, do you need out? He needs out. Ooh. We'll get back to the scorpion in a second. Ow. Duchess is going to be the next one out. Let's go. Oh. What in the fuck? Something happened out here. Hi, Nicole. Mimi was here. active. Silence always in the background. Dark Lotus was adding into the kitty conundrum. Whew. We now have 9 viewers. Oliver, no! Get your ass back over here. Now! You know you're not supposed to go over there. Oh. From now on, I gotta read my poems nice and slow. I don't think I stumbled over my poem quite as much as I did with that spider one the first 2 times. Oh my God. Whew. Oh. What we're probably going to do tonight is we're probably going to wrap things up pretty quickly. And he's about to go poop. I guarantee. There he goes. We're going to finish up with the scorpion and the Theraphosa hypothesis. And then move on to the roaches. Then do our... Or maybe we will do that second to last set. And possibly get 30 push-ups out of tonight. Because last time it was 129. But I have plans tonight. And I don't want it to get too late or else those plans are going to get foiled. I hope they're not already foiled. Stay forever. Maybe tomorrow I'll go on the stream early, or I will see if I can get the YouTube stream going, and we'll play some of the new Batman game. I don't know if that interests you, Geo. Oh my God, I have got to clean this front yard. You're pooping twice? God, he's just full of it today. Don't even think about it. Come on. No. Oliver, inside now. I said now. I like these streams more because of Monkey. Maybe I'll put a headset on Monkey and we will be the Bat Family. Rawr. No, that wouldn't work. Come on. Come here. Are you interested? Oh my God, yes. Get your... No. You behave yourself. I'm gonna put this on your fucking collar, and you're not gonna pull your head away. Are you dumb? You want to go outside, but at the same time, you don't want the leash on. That ain't happening. Is local here? Rosie, possibly. We do have 7 in the background. Usually when it's under 10, it's all people we generally know. There could be a few newcomers. By the way, subscribe. We are on every night. I try doing a critter fact of the day involving an animal that I think is interesting or that somebody else might want to learn about. Today I fumbled through it the first 2 go arounds, and then I slowly read out the poem that I wrote, mind you, and finally got it all in one go. "17 likes. I only see 16. That's weird that it does that. But then again, at least I can see your guys' comments this time around. We had one day this last week where it just stopped showing your comments. That was fun. Now I see 17. Thank you. You guys really are the best. I can't believe that 1,009 individuals saw to it to subscribe to my channel, despite the fact that I know I'm not the most interesting guy on here. But I am the most, what was that? Frequent live streamer. I will be on here every night. What? Well, thank you, Gio. I do appreciate that.
Did you go?
She did. Good job, Duchess. You's a good girl. You's a good girl. Whew. I see 17. YouTube needs to get its shit together if it's going to outpace Facebook in taking over for TikTok. Because if it can't even get its numbers right, people are just going to get so frustrated with the system. We'll call it frustrated, disconcerted, frustrated, bummed out by the way things are run, that they're going to try to find a different application. And I bet you some money once I become rich that there is going to be an app that is made to compete with TikTok or made to be like TikTok to replace TikTok when it's done. So YouTube better get its shit together, or it's going to go the way of the dodo. Now this is our Asian forest scorpion. Hi, girly. She really is kind of a sweetheart. She's never actually stung me. She has pinched me once, but that was because I was fooling around with the pinchers too much and she wasn't having any of it that day. She ain't having any of it today either. I went and touched her tail. She turned around. She's like, Are you wanting to fuck around and find out, sir? 'Cause I will happily oblige your request. Looks like my ex. Dude, you need to get a better taste in women if your ex looks something like this. Definitely one of those people that gets a bunch of piercings and then wonders why they can't get a job at McDonald's. Joking! I don't know if any of my followers have piercings like that. Chicken on biscuits. But this is probably less toxic than your ex. See, this little critter right here. Yeah, once the face came off, she was a scorpion inside. That can happen on both sides. Like, it's not just women that do that. I go and I have people that I follow on Facebook and on TikTok and things like that. And there are some cases where the woman is the problem and is a cheater and is abusive. And there are other cases where the man is the problem, is a cheater, and is abusive. But the fact of the matter is there are so many cases out there where at first glance, an individual seems to be perfectly fine. And then after the honeymoon phase ends, that facade comes off and you find out that they were, I don't know, relatively speaking, the embodiment of the spawn of Satan. I think we've all had an ex like that at some point. But, yeah. However, I will admit that I, in the past, was no angel, and in some cases, I was probably just as toxic as a significant other in some ways. However, that does not excuse the shit that happened to me that was incredibly negative. And that does not excuse the shit that's happened to you, the shit that's happened to women, the shit that's happened to entire families, where somewhere along the line, someone changes like that. Yeah, and the best thing that you can do as an individual is focus on the parts of yourself that you want to change and change yourself for the better so that the next person that comes along gets what they rightfully deserve. be a better person, not for yourself, although you will enjoy yourself a little bit better, but for the next person that needs you. Now, back to the task at hand. Yeah, because that is quite literally insanity. And we don't like insanity. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Insanity is probably what costs so many people their lives, because they wind up doing the same thing over and over again. They don't want to admit that A, they might be the problem, and B, it's a similar cycle to what they've done before, so they're getting the same result. And they just opt out. So don't do that. Always work on bettering your situation.
What's wrong?
Oh, I'm just preaching to the choir over here.
About?
Relationships.
Uh-oh.
Well, not anything having to do with you, honey. You're perfect. I'm the asshole in this relationship.
Oh, so am I.
Ruh-roh. All right, so this right here is biofluorescence. This is where a chemical component on the exoskeleton of the scorpion actually absorbs the UV light and expels it at a light frequency that we can more easily see. If you live in an area that's got scorpions, getting a UV light can help you figure out just what kind of situation you're dealing with the scorpions in your area, whether you just have a few or whether you have an infestation. If you're in the United States, you got to be uber careful about the kind of scorpions that you have. And why couldn't I talk like this when I was going through and reading my poetry? What kind of horse shit is that? I write the poetry, but I can't read the poetry.
Now you're not concentrating on reading it. You're just talking at your gut.
I am so mad. I can talk out my ass about facts that I know, but God forbid I write poetry to go with our animal fact of the day and actually sound intelligent. I sometimes loathe the way that my brain works. All right. So in the United States, you want to be very careful because we have forms of scorpions that will either kill you or make you very sick. They are known primarily as bark scorpions. They are found across the United States in the warmer climates from California to Florida. There are various types. I hear that they make pretty decent pets. They're wonderful. You got to be very careful, especially if you keep them in a screen top cage like this, because your screen top cage has got a few hiccups. Let's go over those hiccups real quick so that we can make sure that you don't wind up getting hurt. Here we go. So, most screen top cages, when you put the screen on, it's got this lip right here going around the edges. If you have it so that the scorpions can climb up, or bark scorpions can climb better than forest scorpions, you want to make sure that you don't have yourself a little bit of an escape, because depending on the size of the scorpion, how nimble they are, you do have these little corners right here. And arachnids have a habit of trying to slip under the lid. That's why if you have a climbing animal like a tarantula or a snake and you're using a screen top, having a weight and or cage clamp is your best bet, because it'll keep the lid good and tight. Now, we don't have to worry about this. It got 40 degrees Celsius. Is that 80 degrees or 90? Geo, you're the intelligent one when it comes to such things. Enlighten us, brother. Enlighten us. Or is it sister? I think it's brother.
104.
It's 104? 40 degrees Celsius is 104 degrees?
That's what Google says.
Jesus fucking Christ! Alright, so that's actually not that bad. I'm telling you it's not that bad because here in Oregon, we have gotten it up to like 114 degrees. with, I think it's been every single summer since I was a kid.
Bullshit.
What do you mean bullshit?
I mean, it's bullshit.
That it's happened?
Yeah.
But it hasn't been a consistent change. It's
It only
been,
lasts for like a week at the most.
yeah, we don't get it for very long. It's like the hottest month of the summer. But it's been going on since we were kids. And people want to claim that it's been getting hotter here in Oregon, but in my humble opinion, as somebody who's been here for quite some time, so long as I've been here, the summers have been really fucking hot. I mean, really hot. And you cannot try to convince me otherwise because I have lived it. And people want to say that all this is new, and it might be new to you, but here in Oregon, it's been the way it is since I was helping my brothers ride that little red wagon down that monstrous hill that we lived upon. That's the record, I think. Well, it is England. England is not exactly known for its hot summers. More so for its rainy, cold, sometimes snowy, I think winters. It's always a bit dreary. Snow sometimes. Same here. We get like maybe 2 weeks out of the year that we get really hard snow. Driving on it's fun until it's not. We have a 4-wheel drive capable vehicle. And last year I was driving out to work. And go figure, the local roads, it's plowed. Right up until we hit where ODOT takes care of it. And then it was like off-roading on ice. And the back of my vehicle tried to become the front of my vehicle.
So, your vehicle was deciding it wanted to go home.
Pretty much. It turned about face, and that was when I was like, you know what?
Listen to the vehicle.
I think I'm not going to go and chance it because it's not worth the money or my life. If you can't get to work without like killing yourself, don't get to work. It's better to be fired and live another day to get hired than it is to risk it for the biscuit. Especially when they don't do hazard pay. If you're not willing to pay someone extra to risk their life getting into work, yeah.
If it's bad enough to shut down the facility, you should get extra pay for that.
Yeah, well, we know how that goes. That being said, my pay raise has made it kind of a unique situation where every day it's pretty much hazard pay now. All right. So, as per usual, we're not going to move her around. Fucking, would you flip around already? Listen to me, camera.
Oh, I thought you were talking to the spider.
No, but she does need to flip around already. I'm pretty sure she hasn't, but just in case. No. She's got to be nearing the time where she's got to flip.
We've
So
been saying that for a while now, though.
She is very much pre-molt. And we tested her before she was going after the water. We thought maybe she was hungry, so we actually went and put a roach near the entrance to her cave, to her den, and she batted at it, but she didn't eat it.
I did.
So her response is simply that of an animal that is trying to defend itself while it's in a very precarious position. Pre-molt tarantulas tend to be a little bit slower, probably a little bit weaker, though I haven't really tried to test that. She has not come out of the den. She has the entrance webbed off. The last time she did this, it took her like 2 to 3 months before she finally molt. Here we go. Got to make sure she's got plenty of humidity. So this is the Theraphos subopsis, close cousin to the Therafosa blondie and the Therafosa burgundy. The Therafosa blondie is the Goliath bird eater. It is the heaviest bodied tarantula known to man. She is its leggy cousin. And I guess you wouldn't call her leggy anymore. She is so robust. Look at that.
She is all ass.
There is a little mold in the corner of the cage over here, but we stopped spritzing it. It hasn't spread anywhere else, but we can't go in there and clean it out because of how close she is to molting. Messing with her right now could have serious consequences going on into the future, and I really don't want to lose this tarantula because she is a confirmed female. She is my one of my pride and joys. The last one that we had didn't make it because it fell victim to a false widow spider in its cage.
Never acted.
Right, but I'm just saying.
Oh.
So we can't go in there and clean it out without potentially risking it. I don't wish to do that. She's getting over a cold. You actually do sound better, honey.
I hope so.
Do you feel better?
A little.
Do you feel good enough?
Duchess is like, what? Huh? What do I want?
No, not you, Duchess. You're not a part of this conversation.
So look at that, hon.
You're so cute, though. You're so cute. Uh-oh. Everybody gets attention. Everybody gets attention.
Well, almost everybody.
Oh, Wolfie. Oh, Wolfie. Yeah, no, if I start petting him, she's going to try to kill him. Oh my God, you better get that out of your system, honey.
Well, if we ever go to bed.
I'm working on it. All right. Now. Nope. Duchess, go on. Duchess, go on. Whatever. That works too. All right. All right, we have 22, 21, 20, 17, 19. We are at 99. Don't know how many we're going to do now, but I'm hoping it's going to be around 17. And then we're going to take care of roaches, and we're going to do one more. Oh. I'm thinking. Come on. Sir. 16. Really? What's this? 116. All right. Just take care of the roaches really quick. You need to take your meds, honey?
What?
You need to take your meds?
Yeah. I do.
Alright. Oh, it's fighting with this thing. Again. No, it's tipped all the way upside down again. Straight up there now. Urgh. Makes me grumpy. Oh no.
What are you doing?
Don't say that. What time is it? Oh, for fuck's sake, it's almost 11? Where did the time go? Alright, so these are the males. They have been separated from the females.
Ready, Gravy? Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Careful when you back up.
God, that just sounds freaky.
Oh, your reaction to it.
Oh, shit.
Right
Oh,
there.
fine.
Okay. Oh.
Is that freshly bolted?
Yep.
Okay.
Look how pretty and clean that is. Honey, can you hand me the critter keeper?
Hun?
Okay. Look, they're non-venomous. They are more curious than they are often afraid.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Which one?
The red top one. It has a water dish and a feeding.
I need something to bite into.
Come on, critter. Come on. We're going to separate it from the others until we can figure out whether it's male or female. This is a valid question.
What?
She goes, Gio, did you ever go to bed or you just wake up super early? I think it's...
Mom says the Costco peanut butter pretzel bites are so much better.
I'm not seeing any other new ones. And we're going to forego... Oh. What was that about dystopia? I get a little sleep. Oh. Thank you for staying up to watch us, but I really do worry about your well-being. Why are there fresh babies? I really do need to put out another bulletin. Do we?
Hun, is that a white back? That one right there.
This one right here?
Yeah.
No, it's female.
Oh.
See, no white on the very tip.
Oh, I thought it must have been just the angle.
See? It's all right. At least we're slowing them down rather than them putting out. Well, most of the babies that you see in here are the larger ones, but there are a few youngins. There's also the fact that as soon as they molt out, they can reproduce. So we might be getting a few springing up because as soon as they molt out, the females are just like, hey, come and do the hokey pokey with me. Oh, we have new dog food. Do you think you can grab a handful and throw it in here?
The sprinkle?
Away from the freaking water dish, please. And we're going to give them a few of the fish flakes, but we're going to try to convert them to eating dog food to see if that makes the other animals like their flavor better.
Okay, tomorrow, this garbage needs to go. Garbage is getting picked up.
Don't worry. Sometimes I'm able to sleep in.
Oh yeah, we also have here. I'm thinking 10 for an alarm.
Okay. Alright. These guys are taken care of.
Dubios.
Dubios need to come next. Thank you, honey. And I gotta plug back in their heat emitter. Because the dubios are actually the roaches that we're trying to get to reproduce. Now they still have... do you want to grab a few kernels of the dog food and we'll put it over here in the corner? And there we go. And a few flakes, because they're not eating all of the fish flakes. Looks like their water needs to get purged a little bit. That way. They don't have enough biomass in there to keep the soil humid. So we got to go and mist it a little bit. Okay, maybe don't tempt fate. Here we go. Roaches!
Oh, I left it in there.
Babies. Even new babies.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Lots of babies. Now these are the ones that tarantulas are actually
Happier with.
So it's a good thing. Hectic. Have I already filled up the water?
Yeah, there's.
Oh no. Can you do that for me? We are winding down.
What?
Goober. You want to get a handful of whew. Then after this, I'll do a quick set. Tell me that you care less about the males without telling me that you care less about the male. She was just like, and the name of the father.
I did not throw him down. I just boink.
The power of Christ compels you. Why is that dog food? It's so painful. I put water in this cage, right? Okay. Now, roaches can survive a little bit without food, but you want to make sure they have water to drink. They're actually eating the dog food right out the gate.
So I didn't hit him hard enough.
That is interesting. Maybe they like the dog food more. Maybe what I need to do is grind up the dog food so it's easier for them to consume.
We do have a food processor.
I'm reading the Constitution too. Yeah, I wish our politicians would. Bunch of tyrannical
All three of them are
felons.
Oh, honey.
What? What? Don't show off anything dirty.
Sorry. Oh, I lost the cute image anyway. Monkey was cleaning Duchess's face and her ear.
Such a sweet kitty cat. Whoever is in this stream, make yourself known. There's like 3 people on here. I think we all know who's in this stream right now.
My phone's back there though. Oliver, move!
I'm already known. All right. Are we ready for the last set?
Yeah, I was gonna grab something right here real quick.
Now we are already at, I think it was 116. I'm hoping to at least hit 130 tonight with the push-ups. It's better than last time, but I still do not like the fact that I am more or less stifled. I think it's a lack of protein, and I think it's also a lack of sleep, especially after last night and the dog having kicked me in the bladder and having an overactive bladder all night and most of the day. You have 345. All right, so for the adults in the group that want to have me as a subscriber, by all means, what you want to do is go and pick a video of mine and say, I subbed, please subscribe back. And I will treat you like one of the individuals who I am trying to subscribe for a subscribe. And I will go back and I will subscribe to your channel as well. And I believe that's the best way to build up a community, to make sure that YouTube does not kick you from a subscription. Make sure that every now and then you watch a video, even if it's just for like a minute. I have plenty of interesting videos, and I'm sure you do too. So that's the way that we're going to be able to keep this going. You don't care about your subs, Gio? Aren't you representing king and country? You got to step up. Well, I care about your subs with a cool button being... Oh, what the heck? You have been blessed with a cool... Well, so long as you keep coming back, I will see you over and over again. I mean, not in person. However, wouldn't that be a cool way to do it? TikTok Lives, some of the other streaming services, they make it so that if somebody wants to join your live, you just have them hit that button and they want to go and to chip in and to actually see you and talk to you and be a part of the immediate conversation. That's something that YouTube needs to figure out and make it more available to its users. All right. There it is. 1, 2, 3. All right. Oh. Whew. All right. 17. I think we're at 130. 30. All right. my buddies when I dig myself out of my channel grave right. More productive than me for real. I go, typically on a work day, I will work a 10-hour shift. And after the 10-hour shift, I will take a break, eat my dinner, and I will come on to the live stream and share with you guys everything that I can, my day-to-day antics, my workout regimen, my animals, and the animal fact of the day now that apparently I need to read slowly. I don't run all day. Well, you shouldn't have to. And there are individuals who don't understand that somebody shouldn't be forced to work 3 jobs to survive. But according to the people that I talk to online, you're a slacker if you don't. So, in any case, you guys have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news. Okay.